Why you're still stressed about money, even when you work hard. Have you ever reached the end of a long workday, looked around, and wondered why you still don't feel financially secure? Maybe you're doing everything you were told to do. You work hard, you stay responsible, you pay your bills, you try to save when you can, and yet the stress never seems to disappear. If that sounds familiar, you're far from alone. One of the biggest myths we've been taught is that working harder automatically creates peace of mind. In reality, those are two completely different things. Millions of people work incredibly hard every day and still carry constant financial anxiety. That's because money isn't only about numbers. It's also about how our brain responds to uncertainty. Our brains are designed to protect us. Thousands of years ago, uncertainty often meant danger. Not knowing where the next meal would come from could threaten survival. Today, uncertainty looks different. It might be wondering if you'll have enough money for rent, worrying about unexpected expenses, or feeling like you're always one emergency away from starting over. Even though modern life has changed, the brain still reacts with the same alarm system. When financial uncertainty becomes constant, your nervous system rarely gets the chance to relax. You may notice that you're more irritable, more tired, or unable to enjoy moments that should make you happy. You might even feel guilty when you rest because part of your mind believes you should always be doing more. The difficult part is that this creates a cycle. Stress affects your ability to think clearly. When you're overwhelmed, your brain naturally focuses on immediate survival instead of long-term planning. That's why people under financial pressure often find it harder to make decisions, organize their goals, or feel motivated. It's not because they're lazy, it's because stress changes how the brain works. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed. Did you find yourself checking your bank account repeatedly? Did small expenses suddenly feel much bigger? Did you lose sleep thinking about situations that hadn't even happened yet? These reactions are surprisingly common because the brain dislikes uncertainty more than almost anything else. Here's something encouraging, though. Financial peace doesn't begin when you become rich. It often begins when you regain a sense of control. Control doesn't mean having every answer. It means creating small habits that tell your brain, I'm taking care of this. For example, spending just 10 minutes each week reviewing your finances can reduce uncertainty. You don't need complicated spreadsheets. You simply need awareness. Knowing where your money is going removes part of the fear created by the unknown. Another powerful habit is separating facts from fears. Imagine your mind says, I'm going to lose everything. Ask yourself, what evidence do I actually have? Very often, our minds fill empty spaces with worst-case scenarios. Learning to challenge those thoughts helps calm the nervous system. It's also important to remember that your income does not define your worth. Modern society often connects success with salary, but those are not the same thing. Your value as a person isn't measured by your paycheck, your job title, or the size of your home. Those things may change throughout life, but your dignity doesn't. Another reason financial stress feels so heavy is comparison. Social media has made it easier than ever to believe everyone else is doing better. We see vacations, expensive cars, beautiful homes, promotions, and luxury lifestyles. But we rarely see debt, anxiety, sleepless nights, or personal struggles. Comparing your everyday reality to someone else's highlight reel is one of the fastest ways to feel like you're falling behind. Instead of asking, why am I not where they are? Try asking a different question. Am I making better decisions than I was 6 months ago? That's a comparison that actually helps you grow. There's another hidden cost of financial stress that people don't talk about enough. It steals your attention. You can be sitting with your family, watching a movie, having dinner with friends, or trying to relax, while your mind is quietly calculating bills, replaying worries, and imagining problems. Your body is present, but your thoughts are somewhere else. Learning to interrupt that cycle is incredibly important. One technique psychologists often recommend is bringing your attention back to the present moment. take a slow breath. Notice what you can see, hear, and feel around you. It sounds simple, but grounding yourself reminds the brain that right now, in this moment, you're safe. You don't have to solve every future problem tonight. It's also worth remembering that progress is rarely dramatic. Most people don't transform their financial lives overnight. They do it through hundreds of ordinary decisions repeated consistently, saving a little, learning a new skill, paying down debt one step at a time, avoiding purchases driven by emotion, building healthier habits. None of these choices look exciting in a single day, but together they create remarkable change. Patience is one of the most underrated financial skills. We often expect immediate results because that's what modern technology has trained us to want. But meaningful progress usually happens quietly. While it may feel slow, every responsible decision you're making today is helping create a stronger future version of yourself. If you're carrying financial stress today, I want you to remember something important. You are not the only person feeling this way. You are not failing because life feels difficult. And you are certainly not behind simply because your journey looks different from someone else's. Take one small step today. Maybe review your spending. Maybe write down one financial goal. Maybe learn one new skill that could increase your opportunities in the future. Small actions reduce uncertainty, and reducing uncertainty helps your mind breathe again. Thank you for spending these minutes with me. If this conversation helped you see money and stress from a different perspective, I'd love for you to come back for the next episode. Here at Affirmora, we explore the psychology behind everyday life, helping you build a calmer mind, healthier habits, and a stronger future, one conversation at a time. Until next time, take care of yourself, be patient with your progress, and remember, lasting change rarely begins with one giant leap. It begins with one intentional step.